So look, we're entering a new era of Airbnb. Everything's changing. The way people travel, the way they book, and even the way they make money. And while most people are stuck doing the same old thing, chasing rental arbitrage, paying these insane rent bills, taking on all the risk, there's a smarter way to build real cash flow. My team and I, we've built a system that's closing co-host deals at a scale that's almost ridiculous. We're talking over 120 contracts in just 90 days from start. It's absolutely nuts. And the best part, you can leverage this exact system to grow your own Airbnb business and make a great profit for a fraction of the work. That's without signing a lease, without managing a single cleaner, and without ever stepping foot in a property yourself. So look, if you clicked on this video, it's because you want to create a real online business with Airbnb. You want more cash flow, more freedom, but you're tired of all the headaches. So pay attention, because I'm about to show you how I went from paying $75,000 a month in rent, yeah, you heard that right, to running a lean, automated business with 80% profit margins, all built on co-hosting. And the best part is, I'm going to show you how you can do the same. Now, before I begin, I want to be 100% transparent here. Just because I saw these results doesn't mean that you will too. After all, I'm the creator of the system, so I always want to make this clear. My reputation is built on being transparent. But what I can guarantee is that we've built a machine that's working right now in today's market, and it's allowing regular people to scale faster than anything I've ever seen before. So just in case we haven't met, my name's Quentin West, and I got into this business completely by accident. Back in 2019, I had just bought a house, got my real estate license, and before I knew it, I was getting foreclosure notices. I was desperate, so I listed my house on Airbnb just to pay some bills. I never meant to really turn this into a business like it's become. But the first month, I made about $1,000 in profit. And I thought, okay, this is cool. Second month, $1,500. And by the third month, I realized this could actually be a real business. So I did what any ambitious person might do. I found a YouTube video, looking through creative ways to get into more Airbnb units, and ultimately found a video about arbitrage. And I didn't even finish that video. I went straight to Zillow, started calling owners, and I had my first unit within 7 days. Within a year, I had 12 units. Fast forward 2.5 years, I was managing 47 units, pulling in about $130,000, $140,000 a month. And then that's when it all started falling apart. I made a few bad bets and ultimately got a couple of bad breaks. And I went from 6 figures a month to literally borrowing quarters from my kids' piggy bank just to feed my family. It was humiliating. I had over 100 creditors calling me every single day. Every unit had rent, utilities, cleaners, internet. My overhead was insane. At my peak, I was paying $75,000 a month in rent before a single dollar ever came in from my bookings and profit. Now, I didn't completely lose the business, but I barely held it together. I was clawing my way out of the hole I dug myself slowly, 1 month at a time, and it was brutal. So I did what most people wouldn't. I doubled down. I hired mentors. I studied the Airbnb algorithm like it was my religion. I learned optimization, ranking, pricing, all the stuff that separates the top 1% of hosts from everyone else. And all those lessons from my mistakes, they allowed me to completely turn around failing units into high-performing properties. When I finally got back on my feet, I was done with arbitrage. No more leases, no more risk. I was just over it. That's when I started working with a few property owners on the side as a co-host, optimizing their listings, handling their pricing, guest communications, and marketing, and taking a 12 to 15% management fee. That meant I could take $500 to $2,000 per month per property without paying rent, without furnishing a single home, and without ever stepping foot into the house. I hired virtual assistants that handle my day-to-day messaging, maintenance, pricing, and my profits jumped to around 80% with almost no overhead. And that's when I realized I wasn't just running a business, I had built a system. That's when earlier this year, I decided to refine it, automate it, and build out a marketing system to generate more leads, to build in qualifications, onboarding, and optimization. And we turn it into a plug-and-play machine. And that's when it exploded. We started closing 10 properties a week. Within 90 days, we had over 120 co-hosting contracts signed. Real owners, real properties, real money all over the world. And that's when something crazy happened. The system worked too well. We have more contracts than we could possibly manage ourselves. So now we're in a unique position. We built the deal flow, we built the systems, and we're getting flooded with property owners who need optimization help. So for the first time ever, we're considering opening this up. We're letting other operators, people like you, leverage our overflow of co-hosting contracts to scale your own portfolio instantly. These aren't leads. These are real, ready-to-go co-hosting deals already signed, vetted, and prepped for co-hosting. This means you get to skip the entire client acquisition process. You earn 12 to 15% per property. You bring in at least $500 per month per unit, and you never have to do the heavy lifting of finding the client because we've already done it for you. That means you get to make a great profit for a fraction of the work. Now, since we made a couple posts, the demand is already insane. We're not opening this up to everyone. We're creating a wait list for people who want to buy into our closed co-hosting contracts. Here's how it works. In the description below, click on the link, tell us a little bit of information about your background, where you're at in your business, what experience you have, and when new properties become available, we'll reach out to you with the details. Now, the best part about all this is if you buy units from us, we coach you for free. There's no additional cost or high consulting fee. We want you to have the systems and processes so that we can place not just one unit, but tens or hundreds of units for you and help you grow your business and be a core asset to you as a company. This doesn't involve leases, mortgages, or really any major risk. It's just plug and play cash flow. And because you watched this all the way to the end, as a free gift, everyone who joins the waitlist will get my personal 30-minute listing relaunch kit for free. It's the exact system that we use to get a new property optimized in under 30 minutes or less. Look, I've been in this game long enough to know what works. Arbitrage gave me my start, but co-hosting gave me my freedom. I went from a $75,000 a month rent bill to 80% profit margins, from barely holding it together to having more contracts than I know what to do with. Now we're giving you the opportunity to leverage that same system. If you want to tap into our overflow of revenue-ready co-hosting contracts, click the link below and join the waitlist. Spots are limited, and once this next batch of properties is gone, it's gone. Click the link below, join the waitlist, and I'll see you on the inside.